So my name is Nonhlanhla Makhubalo. I'm known as Nonny within the BPO industry, business process outsourcing. So my business is Diverse Intellectual Essay, known as DISA. What we do is we are a contact center / call center, and it's more about empowering women and the unemployed youth, basically. Yeah. So what we do at Diverse Intellectual Essay, we are a call center that attracts domestic and the international market. So like your Vodacoms, your MTNs. So when it comes to your customer service, your outbound calls, which are calls that we normally make out if there's any sales or any queries that you might have. We also have the non-voice department, which is the chats, the emails, and the complaints department, etc. It's actually broad. So what we're trying to do is we also try to integrate with hearing impaired. So where they also have an opportunity within the private sector where on our side they'll be dealing with the non-voice, the chats, the WhatsApps, and etc. There's also admin that we provide. So if you are a business and you need to scale up your sales, we are the people to actually contact, where we are a third party. We sort out the back end for you to make sure that you reach your targets, etc. So with my background, I've been in the call center industry for 13 years now, if I'm not mistaken. I used to be an introvert, always angry, never liked people, talked, so you'd never find me talking like this ever, but here I am. So with the call center, I always say that it's been a therapeutic journey. Now, people laugh when I say this because within my background, there's a couple of traumatic things that go on as we grow as people. And somehow I found a voice in the call center space. I found it took me out of my comfort zone where I was able to talk to other people, hearing their problems that they're going through while I'm assisting them with whatever query they have. And it was a therapeutic journey for me. It was like counseling in a way, an eye-opener. So that's when I fell in love with call center. I was like, if it can't do this for me, where I'm passionate about it, helping other people, becoming an ear and a mouthpiece for other people, then why not? It hasn't been easy, trust me, it hasn't been easy. When you start and you think you've got it all figured out because of the experience and the people that you may know, it's not as easy. Yes, it's a good thing to start, but at the same time, do more research. So on my side, I had a client when I started 3 years ago. Everything was A-okay. After 3 months, client disappeared because I did not do much research with the client. I was more excited of starting the call center instead of doing the back-end research. From an agent to a team leader to a business development manager, next thing here I am owning my own thing. I thought it will all be a smooth ride, but yeah, it's a journey, like I said, an exciting one. So from an agent to owning my own business, I would say it's a difficult transition because now I'd have to shift away from the agent type of mentality and move to the executive side. But then at the same time, not forgetting where I came from, understanding the employees and the agents better than, not in a bad way, but a person who's never been an agent and yet they're running the call center. So it's all about numbers, and whereas it's not a numbers game. If you have happy employees, trust me, your customers will also be happy. I wanted to become a lawyer, but then with my family and religion, my grandma was like, no, we're not going to have no lawyers in this family because of whatever reasons. So I was like, okay, cool. Not a train smash. Then I fell in love with entrepreneurship, where at a young age I started selling muffins, from muffins to cigarettes, from cigarettes to catering for another private sector. From there, from school, studied chemical engineering, dropped out, then went to work for DISA as a debt review consultant, then started from there. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. Trust me, it's been a roller coaster. What I'd advise everyone who's starting a business, make sure that you have passion for what you're doing, because without passion, then it's meaningless. Who motivated and inspired me is Richard Benson. I'm not sure if I'm saying the name correctly, but this is a huge but. So there's a saying that he used to say that when you start a business, you can start a business. It doesn't mean that you have to know everything and do everything. Just get the right people to do it for you. And I went with that, forgetting that this man is way up there and I'm still starting up. So when you start up, it's not as easy as just getting the right people. You need to know what's going on in the business so that you understand and value your business for you to get the right people for the business. So I've had an impact on my business, not just as an owner, but as a Black woman within the sector where, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be the first Black woman within the BPO sector to own a call center. So that on its own would not only impact me, but a lot of Black people, where they would see that it is possible, it's doable. You know, we always shy away from the private sectors where we just go to your government, your tenders, your whatnots. There is hope. There is potential, yes. There is potential for everyone to actually have an opportunity. Aside from starting the call center, I'm actually in talks with an international client who, fingers crossed, we have by next year, December, we'll be closing with a number of 400 seats alone. So I feel like that's an achievement on my end because it's not as easy to get clients. And a couple of things, which I'm not going to mention, but they are exciting. And yeah, an opportunity here at KZN Top Business for Women. So that, for me, that's one of the highlights of my achievements, to be recognized as a woman. So the challenges that I've experienced is, it's quite a few. Hiring, you know, like I said, when you think you've had it all figured out, you need to hire the right people. Now, with hiring and people knowing that, oh, it's a Black-owned business, worst part, a woman, then they turn to take advantage of that. So I've managed to get the right people to do the recruiting for me and also just try to shy away from the limelight. No, I don't have to be known. It's fine as long as people out there, especially the unemployed youth, is getting an opportunity to get a job, to get the experience, to grow within the industry. Yes, 101% hands-on. If it means me going in the dialer and dialing to reach a certain target, then I'll do so. So the advice I would actually give to following young women is we are always told to be strong. It's okay not to be okay. Follow your passion, do what you love, and yeah, enjoy the journey. So my future goals is to have a couple of branches within South Africa or maybe abroad, but that's a discussion for another day because we're heading there soon. Well, yes, there is potential with the new client, and there are a couple of few clients that I'm also speaking to. It's a matter of just starting and, you know, figuring it out and, yeah, grow as a business. So we are based in Durban CBD, North Beach, but we are looking for spaces within Nonhlanhla and Ballito to expand, and also for security reasons. do I even know what relaxing is? So when I do get my time out, I spend time with my kids. I've got a son who's 4-year-old, who's a handful. Then my daughter is 10, of which she enjoys coding, so we do coding with her. She wants to be the next gamer. And I feel like me spending time with them while I still can, because there will be times where I'll be busy and there won't be, time for me to spend with them. So every minute with them, I always make sure it's special.